everyone and welcome to Ira Tutorials. I'm Aarti Naik and today I'm going to teach you class 8 subject English unit 2 2.4 3 visions for India. Today we are going to discuss about English workshop of this lesson. Already explanation of this lesson is that video is already uploaded. If you want to see it again, you can find the link in description box. So first see that video of explanation of lesson and then follow this English workshop. So let us start. Question number 1. Complete Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's profile with information picked from the lesson. So whichever informations are there from the lesson, that with the help of that we have to prepare profile of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So what is the title? Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. What is the profession? Missile scientist. Branch of science, physics and aerospace engineering. Important position in government held. 11th President of India. His vision for India: freedom, development and standing up the rest of the world. These were the three visions for India. Now, using dictionary or internet, note down the main difference between these words: a developing nation and a developed nation. So, a developing nation, a country that is poor and whose citizens are mostly agricultural workers and the average income is very low. And what is meant by a developed nation? A country with a lot of industrial activity, high economic growth and where people have high income is called a developed nation. Second, self-reliant and self-assured. Self-reliant means not needing help from other people, that is called self-reliant, and self-assured, having confidence in yourself, that is called self-assured. Now, which are our strengths? So, the quality and ability that we have which are an advantage to us. And what are our achievements? Our successes are the achievements. Now, what is the difference between farm and granary? Farm is a large area used for growing crops and granary is a storehouse for grains. Next, what is the difference between a remote sensing satellite and natural satellite? A remote sensing satellite is a man-made satellite and natural satellite any celestial body in space that orbits around a larger body, that is called natural satellite. Question number 3. Find the evidence from the lesson and write in your own words. Now, Indians respect the freedom of others. How we can say? Because India has not tried to conquer anyone or grab their land, culture and history. We have not tried to force our way of life on anyone. This is because Indians respect the freedom of others. So with this proof we can say that Indians respect the freedom of others. Next question. It is time to see ourselves as a developed nation. We have been developing nation for 50 years. Now we are among the top 5 nations of the world in the term of GDP. We have 10% growth rate in most areas. Our poverty level are falling and our achievements are being recognized globally. It is time to see ourselves as a developed nation. Next, we Indians are obsessed with foreign things. We Indians are obsessed with the foreign things and we want to have things like foreign TVs, foreign shirts and foreign technologies. Next, fourth one. In Israel, the media have a positive outlook and self-respect. So with which proof we can say that in Israel it was the day after Hamas had attacked and a lot of attacks, bombardment and deaths had taken place. However, the front page of the newspaper had an inspiring picture of a Jewish gentleman who, in 5 years, had transformed his desert land into an orchid farm and granary. So, the gory good details of attack were inside the paper. This shows that in Israel, the media has a positive outlook and self respect. Next, India has many amazing success stories. Yes, definitely we have. We are not only the second largest producer of wheat but also the second largest producer of rice. We are the first in the milk production and number one in remote sensing satellite. We have great personalities like Dr. Sudarshan, who has transformed a tribal village into self-driving unit. So with that we can say that we have so many success stories. Question number 4. Pick out some sentences from the lesson that convey a general truth. For example, if we are not free, no one will respect us. Then, like that, another sentence which gives you a general truth is self respect comes with self reliance. Question number 5. Find out from the internet the poem Song of Youth by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Copy it down in your notebook and write its theme in your own words. Using information from your school library or refer or the internet, prepare a profile of any great Indian scientist. Okay, so this is the activity you have to do your own. Question number 6. Say whether each of the verb underlined below are finite or non-finite. So we lack the confidence to see ourselves as a developed nation. We lack the confidence, that is finite, to see ourselves non-finite. As a developed nation, developed is non-finite. We stand first in producing milks. We stand finite. In producing milk, non-finite. Now you want to find out about the detail of finite and non-finite, you should prefer to the link of my grammar videos. In that I have explained it in detail. I want to live in a developed nation. I want, that is finite, and to live is non-finite. We prefer buying imported things. We prefer finite buying non-finite. Indians never try to force non-finite their way of life on others. Having invaded India, they captured our land. Finite verb. Question number 7. Phrases and clauses. Study the underlined group of verb. So here about phrases and clauses also videos are there on the same channel related to the grammar. If you have subscribed this channel, you will get updates of new videos and you will get updates of grammar videos also. He wrote he wore a shirt made of cotton. He wore a shirt which was made of cotton. Now here you have to see the difference between two sentences. Okay. So in first sentence, directly in one sentence it is mentioned that he wore a shirt made of cotton, and in second sentence two sentences are connected with which. Okay. First sentence is independent, but second part of the sentence is depend on the first part of sentence. So that is clause. Are you sure of your innocence? Are you sure that you are innocent? Okay, so each sentence has this type of difference. So first part is underlined part is phrase, and in second sentence two clauses are there, independent clause and dependent clause. This is an exact reason for his failure. This is exactly why he has failed. Pay careful attention to my words. Pay careful attention to what I say. After finishing his work, he went home. He finished his work and he went home. So you will notice that all underlined groups of words in the sentences marked A merely to prefer the concept or expressions. They do not contain a subject or main or principal verb. Such a group of words or unit is of a sentence is called a phrase. So here only short information is given. So phrases do not contain subject, main or principal verb. Each of the underlined group of the word in the sentences marked B convey a thought, concept and had a subject and a principal or main verb also. So this unit or part of sentence is called clauses. Now say whether the underlined part of the following sentences are phrases or clauses. People from all over the world. Underlined part is from all over the world, that is phrase, have invited us. Second, I believe that India had its first vision of freedom in 1857. So I believe is clause. It is this freedom what we must respect. It is clause because it is second part of the sentence. We are a great nation. A great nation is underlined, that is phrase. I want to live in a developed India. In a developed India, clause. We have so many amazing success stories, but we refuse to acknowledge them. We refuse to acknowledge them is clause. We have 10% growth rate in most areas, that is phrase. I hope that everybody might have understood today's workshop. If you have any difficulty, please write down in comment box and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.